never got a Chrono, we never got a Solar Guardian. They just couldn't find an entry.
And Nightfall ready to go now, potentially.
Right,
Doesn't
nice.
use the Chrono. Ame literally just standing still, hitting buildings, will get the second lane. And the Hex from Mira. Kiyotaka on the sidelines as XM coming in with the coil onto 2. Nice heals from Panto. But the Stormhammer coming in. Ame wants to get in deep. He gets the 1 kill. And it's back and forth from Nightfall. You can see the reset was there, but Ame now with that God Strength available. Earthsplitter does a decent amount, but Nightfall able to time walk most of it away. Toronto Tokyo getting on top of the Sven. Remember, this is still an Aegis Sven who just brushes off the damage with that Satanic. Gets back to full HP, brings him back with the Harpoon, but the Chronosphere is there with the Life Break on top of him. That's going to be enough to take out life number 1 of Ame. Can you do it again, though, is the question. Ame pops the Warcry. Basically invincible now as a result. Finger of Death deletes Toronto Tokyo, and it looks like Nightfall is next on the list, although Time Walk gets most of his HP back as a result. Kiyotaka, in the midst of all this, doing a decent amount of damage, takes out another support. So Lion dead again. Toronto Tokyo is going to get Harpoon back into the arms of Ame. That's a double kill for XXS, though, as Nightfall and Kiyotaka, last remaining members of Aurora, as it looks like this game 2 will likely just come to an end right now.
Kiyotaka might try to be cute here.
Okay, we've seen a steal or 2 from an Ember. Remnant in, and Ame is able to get it. They take Yules now. Ame Kiyotaka's got to pop the BKB. He's going to take the brunt of the damage from Ame, trying to get through it, but there's a Solar Guarding. He's actually stuck inside the pit. They're able to get the burn through this Aegis to start things up, but Ame able to get to the other side of the pit in time. Mars Arena onto 2. Meanwhile, XM, he's taking the brunt of the damage for the time being, but Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB, trying to pursue XXS, but another beautiful disruption from Jin Q. Ame in really deep. That is life number 1 for him. They take out the Ember. As XM with the BKB, he's just going to run away, and Ame looks like they want to fall back. I say that, but their spear onto the low ground. Mira in a lot of trouble, gets the Finger of Death, but dies shortly after. The right clicks are enough from Nightfall to delete XM from the map. Ame now focusing on the Nightfall, cannot get the bash, but the glimpse back, and another right click will do it. Meanwhile, the bash is reserved for Toronto Tokyo instead. Down he goes, 4 dead for Aurora. Looking for the cleanup onto Panto, but
a little bit, but
him having Aghanim Scepter relieves some burden of Sven.
He doesn't do much in the initial clash during the BKB durations, which is where I feel like these fights are getting decided.
Smoke up in Spirit. They're trying to get into this Roshan territory. They don't want to let Xtreme have it for free, but they're going to break on the low ground, break onto Ame too. Not the best target for him, especially with the Lotus and Arena on 3, and there's the jump from Ame. Outside of it, a Sven that gets stunned up while the 3 inside are decimated.
That fight is over the second that Arena lands. Situation where Spirit can wait out the clock. You will have to take this fight.
It's a blade into a stun, into a spear with the Arena. Larl looks like he's going to be okay, but they had to use the Global Silence. There's going to be the Fiend's Grip, but it was pretty useless.
Toro in. Not enough damage.
Oh, and he immediately got charged up by Jin Q. That is going to be Mosin's BKB held at ransom. Jin Q, he needs to try and get some hits off, but he's getting bashed up by both the Alchemist and the Spirit Breaker.
That's it.
No shot. GG is called Xtreme. We'll take game 1.
Man, what a game from them. Start off this series, get a solid win on the board.
Can we just look at the Croaker again real quick, please? Because this is about to be the death of him as he runs into all of XG. The Croaker stops the game. They jump forward, though, find the stun, Requiem out, BKB, there it is! The RP in the getaway. Oh, man. Can they fight now? There it is. Get croaked! Get croaked! But the save, Zinq is there from range. Still, Ame in some trouble, pops the Satanic, trying to survive. Sure. Jump in, Echo! XXS says no! Takes down 2 of them, Malreed in more trouble. And XG on the hunt, finds a couple more. Now there are buybacks. If they go too far, it could be punished. They're inside the base though, and they're not wanting to. Another Echo Slam lands. Snake King is gone.
If you're not buying back there, you're not buying back. That's that is a Satanic hero. That's a... All right, okay, now, there's nothing worse than Dota than when the Paul... Oh, he goes in!
They got him, pulls him in. There's the disruption though, the long range, so insane. There's the stun, he gets the blink away. Ame onto Snake King. But Aeon Disc keeps him alive. Big initiate. He dies to the crit! The cleave! It was way too much! And now the turn. Oh, he jumped inside of Malrine. What a save! They needed that badly. XXS still on the hunt. Second refresher wanted to go for it. The back! He finds it! And there's the arrow. They're in trouble now. Disruption to keep him alive. Skinner starts hitting away, but there's the heal that comes out. It's too strong. Skinner trying to stay alive against Ame. It is not gonna happen. Dead on 3. He just doesn't know it yet as Amar tries to skewer out. XXS on the hunt, TP away, and they're to easily break the stalemate. Crit is almost at level 30, and given enough time, he can transition to that other core, but it's going to be a while. Amar pulls in, catches one, roar used, Ame disrupted and saved. Now XXS, they turns it in, and the satanic turnaround is insane, but the damage is still out. Coming in, it's not going to be enough. That is a dead Skinner. The control now onto Snaking. Oh, Amar does not have a buyback. He will actually in 3 seconds.
Yeah, his is coming back.
So they will be able to come back to defend this. TP away, not going to happen.
I feel like Amar thought about it. He thought about doing another RP to pull him further away from the Shadow Demon, but he didn't want to risk it. And then the Vanish came out just
Cookie off to the side. Crit trying to do what he can, but will eventually be stunned and killed. Now in the base, Ame! What?
Brother.
They pulled him all the way in. Amar with the buyback.
Brother Bear.
He's a moment now where, you know, anything can happen. XM, if you manage to step down here, they find XinQ instead. They're trying to TP in on the Shaker. There's the RP connects on the 2, but they didn't get the Shadow Demon. They didn't get him. Pulls him in. Oh, Amar, you're so sick. Skinner gonna get stunned for a moment. Can they find XM? Ame on top of him. It's immediately, but the save comes in from Skinner. It's not gonna be enough. Skinner's in trouble, and XinQ, he has done so much in this game for his team, and another time where he does it again. Heels coming out for Skinner, trying to back out, but the arrow connects. He's gone. GG. We're going to a game number 3.
Oh, finally they have done it.
They're going down with the illusions, trying to stop any extra action from coming. They got to be careful. Skinner moves in, finishes it. Ame is there though. Now Ame. He's the pit alone. XXS jumps in. The sleep is there on the Doom. Now Malrine gets the channel to pulverize. Hits on all 3, but interrupted. Oh, XinQ, what a player. Now the song. I think you have to just get out.
Yeah, I mean, they came into this fight with no BKBs,
really
knowing the song is up.
This fight?
No.
They jump in. They miss it completely, but the Doom on XM. Oh, they do. Skinner shows up, but he has enough in the tank. Now Ame seeing a target, wants to find him. There's the bash. Now they back away, waiting for the reset, hitting on the Snaking. Ame can't find the target, but jump forward. XM, he blows up Skinner. XM so showed back up out of nowhere. Now the reset. There's a spear on the 2. Amar, but the control is there. Skinner brings down XM. That's a dieback. Falcons find something here out of nothing. The level 25 on Skinner. It's not enough to take down XXS. And now he turns. He finds Skinner again. The bushwhack. Saved by Crit. Can he stay on target? Stay on target. One more hit. It's all he needs, and he gets it. Skinner is going to fall.
Marine's back in.
The battle, it just keeps on going. They can buy back if they need to on Nature's Prophet. Can they chase this one down? Can they turn it again? Hex is there. He is dead. Ame stands tall. Triple kill. Find him a 3rd. Woohoo! Ame is back, baby. That could all be over in a second with XG moving on. Only having to win one more best of 3 to make it to the international. Jump forward, Doom, caught him. Do they have enough damage? There's the grip. That's what you need. They need to break it immediately if they can, and it looks like they will. Still control. X-Nova found. There's the spear. Where is Ame? Doesn't have the damage they need. The Song of the Siren to reset this fight.
Oh, Malrine, he's getting out.
Malrine is living. Ame hits on him though, and no longer. Rapier bot. They've got it on the Nature's Prophet.
Okay.
The damage is there.
Malrine's dead.
Malrine does have buyback.
Finally dies from Helm the Undying. Oh, yeah, he's ready to come back in.
They have one more Doom, no BKB. Ame, can he stand up to the damage that's going to be coming his way? They're looking and hunting. And XG, after taking that tier 4.
Are they going to go for it all here? They gotta watch for the song.
I mean, they're sending in the creeps too. They're sending in everything. This is an impossible hold right now. But they jump forward, they hex, they find him. The Doom right on top, trying to keep him alive, and it is not. Wait, no, Skinner turns. He hits on Ame. The Song of the Siren. Okay, now they need to cancel that one. They need to find a way to kill this guy very quickly. But there it is. The grip. Keep him alive. Try and survive. He jumps them away. Somehow the Ancient is still alive to start punching the Ancient. It's not going to happen. XM, Requiem Soul's out. He's finding kills while he's already dead. Skinner is going to be gone at this point in time, but maybe he did enough.
To the throne, Ame.
He's got it.
He's on
Ame.
it.
He goes for the throne. Ame starts to hit. And with nothing left in the tank, no more Nature's Prophet. They are going to end this game.
As the 20 minutes is upon us, so Tormentor is what both these teams are looking for.
Yeah, if Tidebound don't get anything done here, they're just losing by the minute, right? So AM farming.
Oh, they spot this out. Tormentor actually sniped out. And oh my god, the damage from XM. He's going to be able to kill 2 heroes before they can even react. Has nothing to say, jumps into death as well. 3 down in the blink of an eye. Faith Beyond looks to be next. They get the Tormentor, but at what cost?
That's honestly...
Do you agree with this probability?
I feel like it's a little bit more extreme favorite at this level.
Gonna find X Nova. That's gonna be an easy one. Well, I say that, but the Hookstar actually canceled the pulverize. Now nothing to say. Coming there, taking a ton of damage. Ame comes in as well, doing huge amounts of damage with the Mana Void. That is gonna be 1 dead already. Make it 2 for Tidebound as the rest try to exit. You can see Planet gonna get cleaned up, and Innocence as well on the run, but only so far you can run against these heroes. Is Ame coming up? They see the courier, I believe. Gonna head to the secret shop.
It's Lotus now, too. Everyone on their side is so
about
red.
to pop. There we go. Faith Beyond jumps right in. X-Nova's gonna die right off the bat. Global Silence comes out as well. As the Lesh pops the BKB. Finds a little bit of separation now. They're waiting out that Global Silence. Now they can go back in if they want. The BKBs have already been expended, though, from both sides as Ame cleans up Planet very easily. And now Tidebound looking to potentially retreat, but XXX not going to let that happen. Innocence gets destroyed, and now nothing to say in Shiro on full retreat mode. Ame with the Lincolns applied, gets the bash, going for nothing to say. Getting slowed to a crawl now. Mana Void doing next to nothing, but it might be enough. It's going to be really close. Ame getting super low. Blinks very shortly, trying to 1v1 versus Shiro now, as XM is there to help as well. Shiro's BKB about to run out, but he gets bashed now as Ame finishes the job again. And Ame, he's going to get pulverized. Not taking too much damage, though. Can turn this around onto Y again. That's a dieback for him. That's nothing to say in Planet. Trying to defend with all their hearts, but only so much you can do against Ame and company. Planet drops again. Oh, Ame has a shield rune, so it'll be even harder to kill.
Just a casual 2,200 damage
From
parry.
the west, Bach, they open it up on him, pops an instant BKB with a Stampede, trying to turn this around as XXX, but he already has the Flesh Storm. Super tanky indeed. Nothing to say. Good CC onto a couple of heroes. Tombstone placed on an ally, though. The grab ally is successful. Ame. BKB's running out. As they go to the north. The AA's already lost his life, though. Now the chase is on. Jinkyu looking for an opening. Nothing to say. Again, Rolling Thunder number 2. Here's the Flesh Golem. With the BKB, pops the refresher as well. Ame gets deleted inside. Can they do anything more? XXX super low on HP, but they destroy Shiro. Jinkyu follows suit. There's nothing to say. Trying to get more, but another grab ally on self. Nothing to say. Gets a shield crash off. Goes for XXX again. Goes back inside the tombstone. Again, he lives. 3 dead on each side as XM continuing his rampage. Trying to go for Bach. Dodges the hoof stomp.
Versus doing it twice in a row.
Depending on the situation, yeah.
Okay, big moment here. Xtreme
Indeed.
going for a smoke wraparound. Will they get a ward down? Y breaks it.
Static Storm starts things out. The Park is taking tons of damage. The Meldash is there. He's dead right off the bat. XM does have the buyback, though. Cart number 1 on the TA. XXX taking the most damage as a result of that. A-Blast flies in, just clipping Ame. He's trying to stick to a target. Trying to run away now. Can't do much damage. He can't do anything. He just gets destroyed instead. XXX still standing his ground, but are 3 buybacks from Xtreme. 4th at the ready as well. 2 tombstones placed, as still the cart being used for Shiro to take out these tombstones in turn. Jinkyu pops out of the tombstone, didn't even realize he was there, and now Shiro will drop as a result. 3 buybacks for Tidebound. And Xtreme trying to get out, but the Echo Stomp is there to finish off. Nothing to say. As XM, very low on HP, will walk away. Or 1. By a couple, I mean 1. That's an American thing, of course. XXS.
I mean, if you look at the win expectancy graph, I think it just gave up. It's just flatlined.
Yeah, maybe.
The graph is dead.
This is a big jump. Success! Gets off the BKB, gets off the flesh bomb. He's almost dead though. Has to use the tombstone, but dies. Comes back to life instantly. As XM coming to the BKB, he's already half HP. Even this does press to get the shackle onto the TA. Ame just pounding into him. Can they get this Divine Rapier? The card comes out at the last moment to save the TA. Can they do the damage? Do they take out Ame instead? Indeed they can. No! The Grand Ally saves him again! Again and again, this tombstone is used. And Shiro left all alone. Divine Rapier drops to the deck. But Ame dies right next to him. Nothing to say right on top of Divine Rapier, completely ignoring it.